Okay, so today I will be sharing the tips for building the best attachment for FLL robots. This goes completely hand in hand with the robot that I showed you tips to build in my previous video. So there are two main types of attachments that you use in FLL. There are passive attachments and active attachments. Passive attachments do not require a motor and active attachments do. So that's one advantage of a passive attachment, because it's easier to program as a result of this, because you only have to program the drive motors, no other motors besides those. And passive attachments basically work as a result of external forces, like bumping into a mission or like gravity or something. And then active attachments only work as a result of the code that programmed the motor. And as a result of the complexity of passive attachments, they are a bit harder to build because you have to account for the height and everything of the mission model. But active attachments are easier to build since it's usually just like a lever or something. But active attachments are harder to program because you actually have to program the attachment arm. So today we will be looking only at passive attachments. So there are three main types that I've found in my years of FLL. And those are wedges, one-way gates, and triggers. Triggers are the most complicated to build, but they are also the most beneficial in my opinion. And one-way gates are the second hardest to build, but again, they're really helpful because otherwise you would have to latch onto it with an actual motor, and that can be a bit tedious to program, and you would be wasting a motor. So again, this is why passive attachments are way more helpful. And then wedges are actually pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy to build too, even though they are a passive attachment. And it's literally just one of those angled pieces that you can find in your FLL kits. So here are the attachments actually all on the robot, and you can see here's the wedge right here on the side, and here's the trigger. It just drops it, and here's the one-way gate. It can, as you can see from here, it can move this way, but it can't move this way because of the blue pin. And that's how it captures the basket for the oil rig mission and the energy deposit mission. And so that's it for this attachment video, and I might come out with another video about active attachments later in the future, so make sure to subscribe.